What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? And I hope you guys are having a great day. So, I said I was going to make a breakdown of Nasdaq and gold for you all. So, this is it. So, I'm starting with Nasdaq. Nasdaq, like I said on my last post on my Telegram channel. If you're not in the Telegram channel, please join. You can see the link on wherever you're seeing this video. So, for Nasdaq, I said that we are kind of trying to change trend, right? And that is exactly what's going on. And I'm going to explain that again. The reason why I said we're changing trend, because like if you look at the charts, price is just making new lows and respecting highs. It's not hidden. It's just very obvious. Price is just making new lows and respecting highs. I'll make this a bit more thicker. I'll make this line a bit more thicker, right? And that's a sign of a downtrend. That's a sign of a downtrend. So for you to see that in an uptrend, that tells you something. That tells you, hey, maybe we're starting to change trend, right? So I'm just making this all up so the explanation will be a bit more clear for everybody, right? So give me a few minutes, give me a few seconds. Sorry, we don't have minutes. Okay. Okay. So obviously here price is just making new lows and respecting highs. What do I mean? As you can see here, price failed to break this high, right? And ended up making new lows. Came back up, failed to break this high here, and ended up making a new low under this area, right? Came back up again, failed to make new highs yet again for the third time in a row. And that's when I told you guys that you can expect some sales to come into the Nasdaq. I told you guys that you can expect some sales around this area, right? And that is exactly what happened. Sales came in and pushed price down. Now price came back up here again for the fourth time and failed to make a new high, and now it's definitely coming down for these lows here. It's already hit the target, but I have some reasons to believe that it's still going to keep pushing down and potentially targets for these lows here. But for now, the focus is here. I don't want to look too far back, right? The focus is here, and right now Nasdaq is just on a trend, like on sell trend, and you want to be selling, you don't want to be buying right now, right? So for before you can take a trade, you have to identify your no trade zone. You have to identify the zone where you want to see the price in before you take sales, and you want to identify the zone where you want to see the price in before you say, okay, maybe my sales is no more valid. I want to take buys, right? That is how you analyze the market. So using that analysis, we want to see where do you think that we'll be waiting. Where do you think that we'll be calling our no trade zone? Because somewhere has to be a no trade zone. There's got to be a place where the price will be, and you just have to sit out and watch what the price does to now know what you are going to do next, right? And that's what they call a no trade zone. So our no trade zone is going to be here. Hold on. So I'm going to call this zone here our no trade zone, because inside this area we definitely do not know how high or how low price can go, right? Inside this zone, if price is inside this zone, we don't know if it's coming down or if it's going up. But under this area, we know that for a fact that okay, under this area in the past, price came down here. In the past again, price came down here. So as long as the price remains under this area, we are looking for sales again down to this target zone, right? So that is what I'm going to be doing on Nasdaq. It's just I'm just going to be following that same pattern, right? Price has already given me a pattern. All you have to do is follow the pattern, right? It's just making lows and respecting highs. So what we are going to do is that we just keep riding the trend and going down. So on Nasdaq here, I'm bearish, and once an recession comes and price remains under here, I'm taking sales. Why? Because obviously price has shown you that under this area, it can go this low. Price inside this box, you don't know if it's going high or if it's coming down, right? It might come inside this zone and start coming back down again, right? So inside this zone is our no trade zone. This here is going to be let me type it out so it's very obvious. Here is going to be our no trade zone. So stop. This is going to be our no trade zone. Trying to drag it. This is our no trade zone. Inside this area, we're not looking for any trades, but under here, we're looking for sells. Above here, then you can expect some buys, right? Above here, above these highs here, above these highs here, then you can expect some buys. But under this area, we're looking for sells on Nasdaq. Going down to US30, US30 looks okay. US30 looks good, and there's also a change of trend here. Because obviously, as you can see, the same thing that's happening on Nasdaq. Price is just respecting highs and breaking lows. Respecting highs and breaking lows. That's all price is doing here. And you know, US30 and Nasdaq move similar way. They move similar because Nasdaq is stock and US30 is also US stock actually. So it moves, they move similarly most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. So if Nasdaq is trying to sell, then you can kind of expect US30 to as well sell. And here the pattern is also obvious. It's just making highs, it's just making new lows and respecting previous highs. And that is what we're going to do. We're just going to be moving with the trend. So for US30, what we'll be expecting here is we're going to just wait for price to make a pullback into this area. And on its way back down, that is where we're going to get to the market to try to push price all the way down to wherever it's going to. Right? I have a reason to believe that price might be targeting this low here, right? Price might be targeting these lows here because there will be a lot of buy stop losses for buyers under this area, so you can expect price to try to take it out, right? So I think I have a reason to believe that price might be trying to aim for this zone here. So that's why this is a very important area. Here is a very important area that you want to keep your eye on, and if price just makes its way back up, if price happens to make its way back up, then on the push back down, you can expect to take some sales on US30 to take it down. That is all for here. And on gold, for gold, I think gold is in a no trade zone, right? Gold is in a no trade zone right now, and I'm not looking to take any trade on gold because obviously gold is in an uptrend, right? But the pattern is showing now is looking like a downtrend. So you don't want to take taking a sell in this kind of uptrend. That is suicidal, right? And even if you must take sales on this kind of uptrend, you want to be sure of what you are seeing before you take the sell. So right now, I'm not sure what I'm seeing on gold, so I'm just going to let this one pass. So for now, the only chart that I'll be focusing on is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is looking cool, and I'll be looking to take trade on Nasdaq for new session. Also, US30 looks okay, and just a bit more patient, and you can be able to see a trade here on US30. And that's all. Enjoy your day. Goodbye.